Depending on who you ask, AI is the stuff of dreams or nightmares.
What is AI? Well, in essence, AI is just really complicated code. It's set apart from other technologies in that it seems to be able to make decisions and act autonomously, for better or for worse. For other people, when they think of AI, they may see how Hollywood portrays it, an incomprehensible mass of data that seems to surpass the limits of mankind.
From what we can see in media, maybe some of that can be really unrealistic, like Terminator. Maybe we won't necessarily get a Terminator Skynet.
That was Dr. Chen, a professor who teaches computer science at Mississippi State University. He will be helping us to better understand what AI is capable of and how we should go about treating it.
So if you look at your smartphone, most of the apps that we have are powered by AI. Things like Siri, Amazon Alexa, Google Maps. Even like if you're on Amazon and you get a recommendation on what things to buy, all of those applications are powered by AI.
AI is a nascent yet steadily advancing field, with new developments being made towards not only data processing, but also towards creating works of art and writing. AI is not only capable of infringing on privacy rights, but also on copyright. If we aren't careful, artificial intelligence may start crossing lines that haven't been drawn yet. And so, it is the responsibility of the federal government and the state governments to safeguard against privacy and security breaches that may result from misuse of artificial intelligence.
When people are kind of just blindly using it to like build an application for profit without considering the ethical consequences, there's definitely a lot of negative effects of AI that can be harmful to people.
Ride-sharing apps like Uber or Lyft, navigation tools, cameras, music apps recommending music based on an algorithm, and even cars with onboard computers all utilize artificial intelligence to gather data and develop an output that will satisfy their primary directive. The information that they gather is often stored in corporate databases, where it may be sold to other organizations for political or economic purposes.
AI to kind of mine data from people that can be used to do things like manipulate elections, manipulate people's psychology. So there's definitely a lot of harmful effects that we need to take into consideration.
For example, a study by the International Association of Privacy Professionals reveals that AI has been used to gather and store data in several unlawful suits. Photo storage app Everalbum was investigated by the U.S. Federal Trade Commission for collecting information without consent and using facial recognition software to do so. Likewise, Cambridge Analytica was investigated for gathering data on over 50 million Facebook users for the purpose of creating political advertising.
Artificial intelligence is based on data, then it's based on algorithms that make sense of that data and spit out a response. So whoever has the most data is going to win.
Former Representative Will Hurd of Texas has similar issues with AI. A former CIA operative, Hurd defines AI as being all about data, locations, faces, names, dates, and general inputs that are used to train other algorithms to sort that data. It is important to remember the internet is not a closed system and that information is valuable internationally.
If you make a post on your social media, you make a post on Twitter, if you upload a video on YouTube, like other people don't necessarily need to use AI to access that data. I mean, your data is public. You made a post on Twitter, you make it public. Everyone on the earth can have access to that data.
Many world superpowers will often gather information on individuals in other countries, yet forbid those countries from doing the same. Similarly, AI used by organizations can backfire. For example, Los Angeles Police Department used Predpol, an AI that was supposed to predict crime. However, it disproportionately projected crimes occurring in low-income and non-white neighborhoods. In order to prevent things like this from happening, it's important to introduce federal reviews of artificial intelligence. When you have a program with vast potential outreach to any corner of the internet, there's no guarantee that it will act as intended without testing it first. Although AI is full of risks and unforeseen outcomes, it has plenty of beneficial uses.
Another strong kind of application area is in robotics. So AI also allows us to build more complex robotic systems that can help us, explore underwater environments, explore outer space. It can also help us build more efficient transportation modes. For example, self-driving vehicles that could potentially be safer, more efficient compared to our current vehicles. So from both a hardware and software perspective, artificial intelligence could give us a lot of advantages compared to what we already have.
Even the World Health Organization states that machine learning can advance human rights, including the right to health resources. It can benefit patient care and service delivery. However, with all of these benefits of AI, it still cannot be allowed to run rampant. There is very little precedent for these emerging programs, which makes it even more imperative that we take action to set boundaries. Overall, artificial intelligence has arrived in our lives and it's here to stay. We can't reverse the developments that have been made in the past, but we can take action to protect the future. This can be done by establishing nonpartisan government boards to analyze AI programs and either approve of or reject their use in the general population. By doing this, we can maintain privacy, security, and ethical standards while leaving room for artificial intelligence to thrive in ways that can further our efforts to make a better country and a better society.